Here at me, Sabir Ahmed, now to details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said Pakistan occupation force kills the intellectuals so that Bangladesh cannot move forward. The Premier said this at a discussion meeting on Murdered Intellectuals Day at the capital's Krishibid Institute on Wednesday. Sheikh Hasina urged everyone to remain alert so that none can play with the fate of people. She also said Pakistani forces could not accept the defeat and therefore killed Bengali intellectuals and later killed Bangabandhu as well. She said Tiden Ziaur Rahman patronized the war criminal and killer of Bangabandhu. Later, the Prime Minister said government is working to fulfill the dream of Bangabandhu. The nation is paying homage to the murderous intellectuals of the country, commemorating the tragic killings of the frontline Bengali intellectuals by Pakistani occupation forces, just 2 days before the final victory through a bloody war of liberation in 1971. At the dawn, President Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid their homage to the murdered intellectuals. As the red sun appeared eastward, the cabinet members, Awami League leaders, war-wounded freedom fighters and the sons of murdered freedom fighters started gathering at the Mirpur Murdered Intellectuals Graveyard to pay their rich tribute to the illustrious sons of the soil. Later, President Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina came at the graveyard to pay the rich tribute to the murdered intellectuals. A smartly turned out contingent of Bangladesh Armed Forces gave a state salute, while the bugle played the last post at that time. Flanked by central leaders of the party, Sheikh Hasina, also the president of Bangladesh Awami League, placed another wreath at the murdered. Speaker Shirin Sharmin Chaudhuri and Liberation War Affairs Minister also paid tribute to the valiant son of the soil. Family members of the murdered intellectuals also came to offer their homage to the golden sons of the soil. The Premier later went to Dhanmondi in the capital and placed a wreath at the portrait of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, in front of Bangabandhu Memorial Museum, marking the Murdered Intellectuals Day. Sabir Ahmed, DBC News. Meanwhile, people from all walks of life paid homage to the murdered intellectuals of 1971 across the country. The day is being observed in befitting manner in Chattogram. Port City Mayor Ezadem Nasir paid tribute at the mass grave at Pahartoli. In Borishal, Murdered Intellectuals Day being observed in befitting manner. Common people have paid homage since the break of dawn at the mass graveyard of Rajshahi University. Muktijodha Command Council of Khulna offered wreaths to the memorial at 12 am on Thursday. Later, Khulna City Corporation Mayor, several political, cultural and social organizations have paid tributes at the memorial. While in Bogura, people paid respect to the murdered intellectuals at Shohid Khokon Park with flowers. Dua Mahafil and discussion programs have been chalked out at various places in the district. A Dhaka court has granted 3-day remand to the editor of Jamaat Islami's mouthpiece, Daily Sangram, for describing executed war criminal Abdul Qadir Mullah as a martyr. Earlier, police sought a 5-day remand for Abdul Aziz in case filed under Digital Security Act. Earlier on Friday, leaders of Muktijodha Moncho vandalized the office of Jamaat Islami mouthpiece, Daily Sangram, which described executed war criminal Abdul Qadir Mullah as a martyr. Leaders and activists of the Moncho, led by its President Aminul Islam Bulbul and Secretary Al Mamun, gathered in front of the office around 5 p.m. and attacked it about an hour later. Awami League government has pledged bound to uproot communal evil force. The dream of intellectuals is yet to be fulfilled. This was stated by Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir after placing wreath at the Murdered Intellectuals Memorial on Saturday. Regarding terming Qadir Mullah as murdered in Daily Sangram, Obaidul Qadir said government has taken the matter into cognizance. We will hold a meeting with the Home Ministry to take action in this regard. The communal evil force is still spreading poison across the country. Today our pledge is to uproot the communal evil force, and we will also uproot the communal poison tree with the leadership of our leader Sheikh Hasina. Liberation War Affairs Minister A.K.M. Mozammel Haq has said the Delhi Sangram has showed impatience by terming war criminal Kader Mullah as murdered. The minister said legal action will be taken against the organization. People resist those who termed Kader Mullah as murdered. Their impatience is unmerciful offense. Legal action will be taken against them and the nation will never forgive them. PNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has said the undemocratic government is destroying the spirit of liberation war. He also said PNP will boost its movement by uniting people to restore democracy.
This undemocratic government is destroying the spirit of liberation war and the dream to establish an independent democratic Bangladesh. They also destroy all the achievement of Bangladesh. We are now living in an undemocratic and unrightful situation.
The autopsy found no sign of rape on the body of a Stanford University student, Rubaiyat Sharmeen Rumpa. Dr. Sohail Mahmood, head of Forensic Medicine Department of DMCH, said this to Newsman today.
Microbiological report and autopsy found no sign of rape on the body. The result of microbiological report is negative and we did not find any evidence of rape.